What is up? What is up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What I'm going to be explaining in this video is what you watch in the highlight video. Not too long ago, posted it up. So if you haven't watched that video of the highlight of what you're about to witness right now of this elimination gameplay, then yeah, you can actually watch it after this video, or you can just watch it before this video. But the highlight gameplay is from this video, right? So we're going to get over my POV. This round is about to start. There we go. We're right on my view. And let's have some fun here. Now, I don't know if I need to keep the players on the left-hand side. That you don't really need to see that because we can see their names on the top. So I don't want to be bombarded with so much information on our screen. So what happened there is you can see I was really getting very happy as my first kill. Just want to get something out the way with the chain gun, you know, and chain gun. Sliver definitely did his thing that round. He did his thing that round. He actually had got me with a flat cannon, close quarter flank. It was perfect. He ended up pulling through for their team that game and they got the win. Now, as you saw on the video that we watched now, that I could see his name there, but in mid-game, I cannot see the person's name or anything of that. For those who don't know, you know, with other tournament, I don't know if it was a player there. I kind of was predicting there's somebody right there above me, and then now that you go back and rewatch film, you look at it and you're like, wow, yeah, somebody was there, and I was just like a second off of exploding him. I shot on one side, he was on the left. I shot on the right, he was on the right. No, he was on the left. Excuse me. So those are my predict shots. I've always been huge on like that right there, rocket I just shot. This is my predict to really cover those positions in case there's an enemy that wants to come in that area. I just kind of block it off. So I've been huge on that, and just like games in general, I always have done that. For safety. Yeah, the beautiful combo, sniper shot combo. Why does this come up on screen again? Let's take that out.
Killing spree.
So I just come around to help my teammates out. Perfect timing. I'm on a spree now, 5 kills. I'm gonna go try to cut off the guy. See, that's the cutoff right there. I'm going for another cutoff, and there he goes. So I stop him in his tracks. Took a lot of damage from him, but one of my teammates ended up finishing the kill. These guys are arguing about teams, are going back and forth about who should be on what team. Like when I get on, I'm just like rusty. I'm always rusty every time I get on this game because I just be away for so long that every time I decide to jump on a real tournament, I'm just coming in with like massive rust. We're destroying a whole lot. It's pretty fair. It's just all about who's gonna get hot, you know. So like people hate and talk about teams all the time, but I try to block that. You see, I block that help. And then that's how I was able to pick that shot off of him. See, it's just like the tactics that I use. And that's part of what I say, you know, some of the Shindy moments, Shindy style. It's just little things like that. I put the goop gun there. It's a weapon that, again, doesn't really get used. I try to make really good use of it to do little tactics of my own. And what I did was just block that off. Most of the time, you won't see that happening. Chain gun as well. It was a surprise. Enemy did not expect the chain gun to come right there and then. You know, a lot of times there'll be a shock rifle or a sniper. Strafing can take a chance where you can miss, but I end up using the chain gun. In that situation, he jumped in the air, so using like a sniper and that was just, the predict shot was just something special right there. I mean, we can go back and replay that one and kind of just see what happened there. I know you can rewind it yourself, but I'm here to really commentate on everything that's going down in the game. That's pretty smooth. Now you probably saw that in one of the in my highlight video too. It happened so quickly. So again, back to what I was saying earlier about that chain gun. You're witnessing what I did there. It was a surprise. He did not expect that. And then I used that shot combo. So again, on our screen, we could see that, you know, through the wall for where the enemies are, but I wasn't sure somebody was there. I knew somebody wanted to be there, and I just blocked him off, so he backed away. Then I caught him with the no-look shot. So it's more of like a 3v1. I took out 2 of the guys, so now I'm down to the last guy with his a Spanglish RP. So then now I just gotta play very, very smart and just think what plan I want to do to take him out. Very strategic. So now he's taking damage, I'm taking damage. Sometimes it's going to see who's going to panic more than the other guy, depending on their health. So he got more health than me. Really only hope I nailed that shot off, but... So in this situation, I see the shots on the right hand side, so I go to flank. Really threw him off right there. It was crazy because I know I was losing health. But I had a couple seconds left. I calculated exactly what can I do to take him out, and that was the only chance I had right there, is to go for my own flank. And as he was shooting to the right, he figured I was going to challenge him 50-50, and I just decided to go for a smooth flank, and that's how I got him. One chance with the snipe, one chance with the boots, and it worked.
Killing spree.
So we end up taking 2 games right there, back to back. I ended up coming clutch again for that 3v1 that gave us the 3rd win, and then that, as a team, we end up tearing things up that round. So you gotta be very cautious. You see how when I'm holding like the bio rifle, because the only you're opening yourself for attack with no defense. So guys can just like pick you off in a situation like that when you holding a goop gun. So it looks like a bunch of guys are gonna come around this area, but our teammate backed them away. So we got them on the run right now. The team looking really good, what our guys are doing now. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. So I got 11 frags, 2 devs. Looking really, really healthy right now. Double digits. Silver is also doing extremely well in their team too. Well, you can watch that part in the video if you want. There's no need to rewind it. It just happened so quick. I'm taking some chances, and I hit somebody. So what I was about to say was I'm taking chances by using the goop in that area. This is because I see my teammates fighting. So if anybody try to run away, they're going to run over that goop. And those who don't know what goop is for the Unreal Tournament, non-Unreal Tournament players, it's like my predict shots is just something amazing. Like, you see how I caught the guys? It's like the positions where enemies need to be, I'm there predicting their movement, you know, and I nail it very often, so it's pretty well. That was another predict shot, secondary chain gun. Predict shots is something that's not very used. You don't really see a lot of it in Unreal Tournament, especially in Unreal Tournament Alpha. When I got on, it's something that's trying to be used a lot more lately, based off the videos that I've been posting up. You see, I just nail them all the time. So a lot of people are starting to get to the point where they feel like they can do that as well. So. And it have grown a lot. Like, you see a lot of people do it. Boom. See, that was the explosion right there. Predict, set up where exactly he needs to be, and I would have just drained all his health. Yep. Yep. Another 3-1. 3 versus 1 situation here. Took out one of their guys. I'm on the second one right now. Taking his health down, split him and his teammate up. But now they regroup right here in front of me. So I just have no choice but to battle it out. Took out Silver, primary pulse rifle. And this is my chance here. Now, pause. Let's go back to that. I want you to take a look at those shots that went down just now, right? Those shots, I'll pause it when I get back to that area. But those shots, the sniper shots that I actually just nailed off, was actually, it was perfect shots. The only thing is you have to know how the shifting of the sniper rifle is. So we're gonna go in very slow motion here and really like speed it up. So when I start diving in, and I'll show you why I dived this way. So I dove this way to try to dodge his shot, and then I went right off the wall here, right? So look at my aim on this sniper rifle. This is where I really felt like, you see that? I literally hit him on my view. But because of how the sniper shift in this game, it wasn't an accurate shot, right? So I say, okay, I missed that one. I'm going to do it again. I nailed him on those shots. So I'm going to do it again. You see the shot? Again. Perfect aiming. My crosshair was on him twice. He should have been hit. But this Unreal is a lot different. So those shots did not work. So I just said, let me just switch off of the gun. And then I'm going to just switch up to my shock rifle and just finish it. And that's how I set him up to get the finish on the shock rifle. So a lot of times when I shoot, a lot of times in the game, everything happens so fast that you never see how accurate I am. And that's why when you see me play like Quake, my shots are so accurate because the way how the railgun shoots is more of a straightforward. There's no shift in it. So when I shoot with a railgun, it will hit you direct. On like Quake and a couple other games you see when I use sniper rifles and stuff like that. It's just a little different on Unreal Tournament, on this particular Unreal Tournament because of the shifting. It's like the weapons are not as accurate as I want it to be with the sniper rifle of shooting straight forward. I would have hoped that rocket launcher would have caught him. But there we go. Seeing where my teammate is shooting at, I just know this guy is trapped. But my teammate ended up closing in where he was, and we ended up finishing him off. Alright, so we're still looking good. I'm 18 frags and 3 devs for this gameplay video, right? So it's a lot of kills right there for elimination, and very low on devs with, you know, a lot of good players in the room. And you know, and nowadays, anybody who's on our tournament like this, the elimination, stuff like that, you can't discredit their, you know, their skill. You never discredit their skill, because everyone has a talent in a different way. Just because of what you do may not be the same of what they're doing. And they're still great players. Everyone you see in this room is great players. They just have a different skill. So some of them are good at and different maps. There's some players that just like dominant on certain maps, you know, because it's their, you know, their favorite map. Like this map is a favorite by so many people. Just not. I mean, I like the map. You know, I know how to play it. I'm decent at it, but this is not really a map that like my go-to map for team. See what they're doing, or go with whoever's on my team. Teamwork, you know, show some. Now that's not, that electric gun is lightning gun, excuse me. I love that. Good teamwork there. Get him off with the snipe. I was hoping he was gonna back up, but he just kept moving forward. Our team is coming in very strong right now. Very aggressive. I end up taking a lot of damage off right there. They need to have assists in this game, because I know I would have had a lot of assists. I know damage is there to show you how much work you're doing for as a whole, but I think it should have assists for a situation like that. Like I get all the damage right there at the end, and then my teammate come finish off. Vice versa. I mean, there's a lot of people that got other guys weak, and then I finish them off. So it's just like you should get the assist for it. That right there would have been an assist for my teammate that just died. As far as the second kill. Now they chased me down. Check out this chase down. Fran is on me so hard, but my dodgers are so amazing that he couldn't finish me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go shut him off right here. You see that? I went over to I got out of that situation after being chased by 2 guys, and then what I did was I really just cut him off. Shut off his whole access to that little area that he can cut me off. So I kind of want to backtrack on this video right here, right? Go back to where we were and show you. Alright, this is where I got chased, right? Let's go in third person. And then I went to go cut off his access of killing me right here. On that bounce, if I would have hit the bounce pad, that's where he would have took me out. But check this out as I'm putting pressure. Watch how I dodge his shock rifle. I went backwards, I went forward, and then I went backwards just to get away from his shock rifle. Very strategic play of knowing what your teammates or what your enemies want to do to you. So those are just things that I always like to predict. Okay, what did this guy want to do to me? How he's going to take me out, and be prepared with your character. This is why I love Unreal Tournament so much, because you do a lot of unrealistic things where you can dodge moves like that. It reminds me of like Dragon Ball, like a cartoon of Dragon Ball Z. Like you see how they do so much like amazing things. I like to use that thought process for this game. Moving forward to, we got one more game to pull through, and red team is not letting us take this win. They is going hard. They is like, no, you're not gonna finish us off. We are gonna get this victory. So red team actually has 3 more wins, and blue team, we only need 1. But it's hard for us to get this 1. Red team is coming in even stronger. They're very hot in the beginning of the game, and that pressure is just strong, man. People ain't playing, especially when they got their backs against the wall right here towards the end. I got a lot of pressure being put on me for the past 3 rounds. So I decided to change it up. A lot of times you got to change it up to kind of see what you're doing wrong. But you're hoping your teammates will change it up too, all together. And then we can just pull this win through. So I just changed things up by playing a little bit more on the defensive side to stay in the way. Seeing who's going to be very aggressive on their team again. And just want to pick off whoever's trying to be openly aggressive. Play smart, try to get some shots in, get a couple guys weak. When they get weak, it'll change their play style. Luckily, you see how my teammates are playing? They're actually playing the same way as I'm thinking right now. So it's working in our favor. I saw Francois. He was being a little bit more aggressive. So that's the reason why I made that move that I did. And it worked out in our favor. Our teammates are working around each other. I'm trying to back up my teammates so he can get out of that situation. Unfortunately, he did not get out of that situation. Alright, so we're going to go in third person. You can see I hit that one dude over there. trying to help my teammate here. I took this guy down. Oh, he actually, killed by a Spanglish. So somebody else did jump in and took me out. Alright, so we're going to go into POV over Sakai and see what's going on in his view, and hopefully we can pull this win through. He's on a 3v1, and this is probably like his 3rd time on the 3v1. Maybe, yeah, his 3rd time on the 3v1 again. The guy is really picking off guys. No look shot. He ended up pulling off this 3v1 that was perfect. I think the other team they camped probably 1 game or maybe 2 games towards the end. And I think I was just like, hey, seriously, everybody camping. After rewatching the video, everybody was not camping, so ignore that part. But our team was on the defensive camping style towards the end, so we were the ones staying back. I didn't realize that till now. When you take a look at the total scores on the bottom of the screen, you're going to see 64 kills, 65 kills on both teams, so it's pretty even. The only thing is of the devs. We end up having 66 devs. The opposing team has 70 devs. They still have 1 kill above us. The damage, we did take more damage as a group. But when you look at the squad overall, you see that Sakai and myself was very strong individuals to really try to pull it through for our team. With me going with a 5,100 damage and Sakai going 4,800 damage, that's a lot. And then when you look at the opposing team, the red team, they work as a whole group to really pull that through up to 8 wins for the red team. Overall, it was definitely a very good game. It was amazing. You witnessed it right here. I really hope each and every one of you enjoyed that gameplay. Like this video if you really enjoy this. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you really enjoy the commentary video, definitely you got to hit that thumbs up. If you really do. If this is something you want to see more of, or how I commentate over the video, let it be known below. Also, throw some comments there, man. It don't matter what the comment is. If you just say, hey, great gameplay, let it be known. I appreciate each and every one of you.